Damar Hamlin's cardiac arrest created a pause across America just 3 weeks ago.
And thankfully, he is making a remarkable recovery and supported his teammates on the sideline on Sunday. Fox 44's Hannah Hoover visited with Dr. Shaw of Baylor Scott & White to learn about major risk factors and warning signs. Hannah.
MG and Adam, Damar Hamlin's health is progressing after his cardiac arrest thanks to the immediate response of the Bills medical team. Damar Hamlin's collision during the Bills matchup with the Bengals caused an unexpected cardiac arrest. Dr. Ruchir Shaw of Baylor Scott & White explains how starting CPR as soon as possible is a game changer to the recovery process and saving someone's life.
It's the first line of action that's very key and important for a speedy recovery. Not only that, but also to preserve brain function, to improve perfusion to the brain.
Warning signs are often non-existent in cardiac arrest cases happening in sports like football or hockey as a result of collision. CEO of Covenant Health Partners, Dr. Michael Robertson, describes the rare cardiac arrest.
It's induced or initiated by blunt force trauma to the chest, but it's a real unusual phenomenon in that the force to the chest has to occur at a precise time in the cardiac cycle.
Most warning signs of cardiac arrest deal with pre-existing health conditions such as coronary heart disease and arrhythmia. Dr. Shaw explains that cardiac arrest is when there is an electrical problem with the heart. Oftentimes, adults who do not regularly visit a physician are at a greater risk due to the high percentage of people unaware of heart issues. Warning signs of cardiac arrest include chest discomfort, shortness of breath, or pounding of the heart. These signs can point to sudden cardiac arrest, which include no pulse, no breathing, and a loss of consciousness. Dr. Shaw urges Central Texans to visit their physician to stay on top of health and keep warning signs in check. For more information on CPR education and the warning signs of cardiac arrest, visit fox44news.com. Hannah Hoover in the studio, Fox 44 News.